Inner peace is a universal longing, something every human heart desires amid life's turbulence. It is the calm that steadies us during the storms of life, the stillness that grounds us when chaos surrounds us, and the strength that sustains us when we face trials. Yet, in a world filled with distractions, uncertainties, and pressures, achieving inner peace can feel elusive. However, true inner peace is not dependent on circumstances. It is rooted in a deeper connection to God, anchored in faith, and nurtured through intentional practices. To begin understanding inner peace, we must recognize that it is more than the absence of conflict or stress. It is a state of being that reflects harmony within the soul. True inner peace is not fleeting. It transcends emotions and circumstances. It is a gift from God, as described in John 14 verse 27 when Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." This peace is different from the temporary relief the world offers. It is divine, eternal, and unshakable. The journey to inner peace begins with knowing God, the ultimate source of peace. Isaiah 26 verse 3 tells us, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." Trusting God means placing our confidence in His sovereignty, goodness, and faithfulness. When we acknowledge that He is in control and has a purpose for our lives, we can release the anxieties and burdens we carry. A significant barrier to inner peace is the constant noise of the world. We are bombarded by information, demands, and distractions that pull our attention in countless directions. These external pressures often lead to internal unrest. To counteract this, we need to cultivate stillness and quietness in our lives, not just in our external circumstances, but deep within ourselves. We wrestle with self-doubt, fear, guilt, anger, and temptations that threaten to pull us away from peace and purpose. This inner conflict can feel overwhelming, as if we are fighting an invisible opponent who knows our weaknesses all too well. But the good news is this: we are not alone in this battle. With God's guidance, wisdom, and strength, we can overcome the struggles within and emerge victorious. The inner battle is a part of the human experience. It's a clash between our higher self, the part of us that strives for growth, integrity, and alignment with God's will, and the part of us that succumbs to fear, doubt, and selfish desires. The Apostle Paul captures the struggle perfectly in Romans 7 verse 15, where he writes, "I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do." This verse resonates because it speaks to the universal challenge of wanting to do better but often falling short. Winning the inner battle starts with recognizing its existence and understanding that it's not a sign of weakness or failure but of being human. Even Jesus faced temptations during his time on earth. In Matthew 4 verses 1 to 11, we see how Jesus resisted the devil's attempts to sway him. This story serves as a powerful example of how turning to God and standing firm in His truth equips us to overcome our inner struggles. One of the key elements in winning the inner battle is identifying the root causes of our struggles. Often, our inner conflicts stem from unresolved emotions, unmet needs, or negative thought patterns. For example, fear might arise from a lack of trust in God's provision, while anger may be tied to feelings of injustice or unmet expectations. By taking time to reflect and pray, we invite God to reveal the underlying issues so we can address them with His guidance.